everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and today I am here with a sneak peek unboxing from Diamond Art Club and Disney. So thanks to Diamond Art Club for sending this over. In case you guys missed it, yes, Diamond Art Club did sign a licensing agreement with the one and only Disney, and this is the second set of releases that we are seeing as part of this, and I am so excited for what more there may be to come in the future. But yes, so Nightmare Before Christmas fans, get excited because tomorrow, Wednesday, October 9th, we're going to see some really fun Nightmare Before Christmas releases. I think there's going to be some others as well. The Halloween celebrations just have not stopped at Diamond Art Club, and I'm really, really here for it. So I have kind of a big kit to share with you guys today. It's called Hail to the Pumpkin King, and is, of course, features our one and only Jack. And we've got 65 by 101.8 centimeters. This is a big one. I'm very curious to see if there's some color blocking in here that's going to help this move along, or if this is going to be a big undertaking. So we have the rendering of the artwork wrapped around the top of the box, and then we have some really fun branding that seems to be really specific to like Disney and Halloween on here that I love. You can see what our colors are going to be, including our special drills. We'll get a better look at those when we open this up. On the back, there's some information about how to diamond paint. I do have a diamond painting for beginners video linked below, along with some other helpful videos if you're interested. Here's our kit contents, and we're just going to continue with this fun, like, spooky branding as we go down. And then if you look at the very end of the box, you are going to see a thumbnail and the name of the kit. This is really handy because if you are like me and you stack all your diamond paintings, the boxes on top of each other, you're really only seeing the end of the box, and that makes it really easy to find the kit that you're looking for, as opposed to having to pull out all the boxes and look that way. So let's go ahead and open this up. It looks like, by the way, that this is like ready to hang in a retail store. Oh, it even says down here, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, and everything is totally above board as far as licensing goes with this. This project for sure. So anyway, if you're brand new to Diamond Art Club and thinking of making your very first purchase, I do have a 20% off discount code that you are more than welcome to use. It's just my name, Katie, K-A-T-I-E, and the number 20. It's for first time buyers. Like I said, you do get 20% off. Thanks if you choose to use it. Of course, I really appreciate it. However, I want to make sure you know it is an affiliate code. That means I may make a small commission. There's no obligation to use it. It always goes straight back into my channel though. There are going to be some other discount codes you'll see just in this unboxing. I just recommend taking advantage of one of those discount codes so you're not paying full price for your order. So we have our toolkit. We have our pamphlet, and then does this come with, I wonder if this came with a, okay, no treasure quest card in this one. I think they've said that the treasure quest cards, we may see some slightly delayed rollouts when it comes to some of their specific like licensing agreements, so I'm not too worried about it yet. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay. If I open a kit that has one, then I'll explain it. So anyway, we have our new toolkit here. They started rolling these out a few months ago, and here's the new pen. I did a really in-depth video demoing how to use these, how to load them and whatnot. These are twist and pick pens. They're preloaded with putty, and when you twist them, the putty will start coming out the end. They are also reloadable. If you twist it the opposite direction, this will come out. There's a plunger. You can load more putty in there. It comes with a 4-placer on the end that you can take out. And there's also, let me show you. They also include a 7 multi-placer. And if you prefer the old brass tips from the old pens, they include those now. And you can actually pop that in the end of this pen and use that instead if you like, which I think is really handy. So, I do like these pens. I like that they are a little bit bigger and more ergonomic. They do give you some additional putty. So if you run out of putty or you want to use this in your multi-placer, you can. They also do include pink wax. So if you prefer that to the putty, that is an option as well. We also have a bag of baggies. You can store your diamonds in here if you like. And then we have what is my favorite of the toolkit upgrades, which is the new tray. I really like the size on these. They're much larger, and the sides are, you know, taller, and it comes with the stoppers, so the drills are less likely to fall out. This is removable, of course. It comes with the sliding lid, and these are stackable. There's cutouts and ridges, so you can stack these on top of each other. Overall, just I think a nice set of upgrades with their new toolkits, and I've done some videos where I have worked with them and reviewed them and shared my thoughts on them, and those videos will be linked below if you want to hear me talk in depth about any of them in particular. This is going to have a few helpful things in it, including a link for the Facebook group, which you can join once you made your first purchase, 20% off your first purchase through specifically the app. Then we have your kit contents, some tips and tricks, and some step-by-step instructions. Then here we have a set of stickers So here is the original artwork. So fun. I love seeing this Licensed Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. So fun. We have a spot to write your start and end date and the stats. These are all individual cutout stickers, so you can put this in your paper logbook once you start working on a kit if you like. Then over here, these are actually cutout stickers as well. And then we have a set of pre-cut sticker labels. Now, this kit only has 34 colors in it. It's actually a little bit lower on the number of colors side of things as far as Diamond Art Club kits go, but that's not surprising to me when you look at the colors that are in this original artwork. The code that you see on the right-hand side, this is the DMC color code. It comes from the DMC brand of floss, and most diamond painting companies do use this system. With Diamond Art Club, I do want to point out, if you look at the end of the number list, you'll sometimes see some colors that have, or codes that have a letter at the beginning. Like we have 4 colors that have the letter Z at the beginning. Those are going to be fairy dust diamonds. We also have our AB at the end of the color list. Those used to be at the beginning of the color list before, like under the number 150. That used to be how they numbered ABs. And then also we do have some 6000s range colors, which are not technically special drills. Like they don't have a special coding. They are special though, in that they're Diamond Art Club, I guess exclusives, I guess you would call them. Basically, they're colors that don't exist on the DMC color code system. Diamond Art Club makes all their diamonds in-house, and so they've been able to create these colors to fill those gaps in the DMC color code system, so they can match the original artwork a little more closely, or a lot more closely. Okay, this is hefty. Like picking this up and thinking, this is gonna be a big kit, you guys. So let's unroll this. Okay, it looks like we're starting here at the bottom. Holy confetti right out the gate. Okay. So this is one of those that's definitely not going to fit all in frame. I'm just going to show it to you in bits and pieces as we go. And then in just a minute, I will put a picture of the whole canvas in frame so you can see Jack in all his glory. Dang. Look at the details on this. Like you can make out even like, I know not everyone's a spider person, but it's so stylized. There we go. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me roll this backwards to help it lay flat so you can actually see the top of this canvas. You know, this reminds me of, there have been various pieces that have been done in like a panel style and by various artists. This is absolutely making me think of that. So there we have our pumpkin cake. Love it. Oh my gosh, all of these little details. This is so cool. Okay, so if you like, go ahead and take a look at the screen. I'm gonna pop up a picture of the whole canvas in frame so you can see all of it. This is big. Like I'm looking at this going, yeah, no, this would be quite the epic project. This would look so cool on your wall. Yeah, this is really cool. I love it. Okay, how many times can I say that? I mean it. I'm still, honestly, it's going to take a long time for me to be over the fact that we have Disney at Diamond Art Club now. I'm just never going to be over it, and that's really going to have to just be okay. So let me take you on a tour of the canvas and point out a few things. So we have the branding at the top, Do What Makes You Sparkle, Diamond Art Club. The edges of the canvas are scalloped and poked, so fraying shouldn't be an issue. The back of the canvas is kind of this soft, almost like plush-ish material. It's a nice weight to the canvas. It holds drills well and lays flat well. Then we have this plastic cover. And there is poured glue here, and it's pretty sticky. This plastic cover does feature their perforated cover and this pretty new addition of these pink dashed lines. Now, on some kits, they have already corrected this issue, but there are some kits that are out there where you might see, like for example, you might actually get this kit and the cover may have accidentally been placed with the ink side down, and you may see some ink transfer to your canvas. Please don't panic when it comes to this canvas in particular. This should not be an issue. I have seen other people work on square drill kits that have this error, and you cannot see any of the ink that transferred, even though it is a bright pink color. That being said, if you do have issues, please contact customer support and hopefully they can take you from there. But that being said, mine, like this kit doesn't appear to have this face down. If you want to see an example of how this does look, face down, how the ink can transfer to the glue, in the mystery box unboxing I just did, and like the first Disney release, those are some examples so you can see what I mean. But anyway, these pink lines are designed to help you be able to see where the edges of the perforations are a little bit more easily. So just in case you were curious. Now we do have a legend over here at the top left, 34 colors. We have the same legend over here at the bottom right. However, this canvas is so big, I'm going to strongly suggest you make use of the stickers that were included and don't always be making more work for yourself of having to go and look at the legend every single time you have to go get a color. Because imagine when you're working in the middle of the canvas and the legend is like not that close to you. It would be a lot more efficient, I would think, if you use the stickers that are included instead. We have the title and the stats and everything down here. The size, again, 65 by 101.8 centimeters. And then Disney, love it, including the Disney logo over here. Still love to see it. We have their socials down here, along with another discount code and some information about their lifetime warranty. Now, as long as you're the original owner and purchaser of your kit, you are covered under that lifetime warranty, which includes things like if you were to run out of a drill color or run into other issues, you can contact customer support and they could take you from there. And I think the majority of the details, I think, are on the website. So looking up close, definitely down here at the bottom, it's very, very confetti heavy. Confetti is where you have a lot of changes in a small area. So you might be doing more single placing and changing out the color in your tray more often. I love Zero so much. So cute. But as we're getting up here into the top, I am seeing some chunks of color blocking. Color blocking is like here, we have a bunch of the same color in an area like this. You'll be able to grab your multi-placer, you'll have that color in your tray for longer and zip right through that. So while this is a really big canvas, seeing some areas of color blocking like this, like that's gonna help it fly. So that at least is, you know, that's good to see. There's this really fun, like intricate border going all around. And then of course, the Pumpkin King himself. So into his face. And yeah, there's some confetti and some of those details there. But yeah, confetti tends to pay off when you're wanting to have some nice color blending and when you want to give us a sense of those details. So Diamond Art Club just was like, we're gonna go big with this one. Gotta get this one big to get all of the gorgeous and epic details in this piece. Okay, I'm gonna grab my tape measure. I'm gonna see if I can measure this. Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. As far as measuring goes, I'm like laying it out. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I could try working on this. I could probably finish it, you know, well before Halloween. All right, so try to get this as flat as I can. All right, so we are almost at 102 centimeters and we're listed as 101.8. And then this way, let's see. Get all the same side up. And this way we are at a bit over 65 centimeters and we're listed as 65 on the nose. So I'm gonna call that true to size. All right, let me grab the diamonds back here. It's been a minute since I've unboxed like big canvases like this one. My gosh, I mean, I did one earlier today from the mystery box, but still. Okay, so we have a sticker on here that tells you what kit these go with, just in case you store these separate from each other and outside the box they came in. Big pack of drills here. Okay, so definitely a darker color scheme, but these are gonna look so good. And I'm really curious to see what the special drills are in this one. So we have a DMC code printed on the bags. Here's one of our 6000 range colors. You can see there's not a special coding on it. It just, apparently this shade of gray doesn't exist in the DMC color code system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of 823. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot of bags of some of these colors because there just aren't that many colors in this giant kit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bags of 310 here. And even if you kind of look in the bags, you can see these are really consistent in size and shape. Diamond Art Club does make their drills in-house, which is what lets them make their own colors. But it also means that generally speaking, here's another bag of 310. They seem to have pretty good quality control, and I tend to have a really good experience with their square drills. They tend to sit really nice and snug against each other on the canvas and get that satisfying click when you're filling in any empty spots. I love it. Lots of shades of gray. Here's another 6000s range gray. No special drills yet, except for now. You guys, we have 3 bags of Z 3837. Let me zoom you in here. So this is a fairy dust diamond, and if you take a look, there is a fine glitter coating on the tops of these diamonds. Let's put it in the bag, I'll show it better. Getting a lot of like the bottoms of the diamonds. Okay, there's a fine glitter coating on there that just gives it a little bit of extra shimmer. And it's gonna stand out from the regular diamonds, but it's not gonna be as bold and in your face as an AB, which we do have an AB in this kit that I will show you soon. But we have 3 big bags of this purple. And then we have 3 big bags of this dark gray ZA44. You can really see the glitter coating on the tops of these. I will forever and always at this point say that my favorite fairy dust diamonds are the ones that are on dark colors because they just are spectacular. They stand out and just suit the dark color so well with that glitter coating. It's my favorite. It's my absolute favorite. Okay, so I think this is the last strand, and in case, oh, we're still zoomed in. That's okay, I'll just leave you. In case you were curious, Diamond Art Club does put their drills roughly in order of weight or amount of drills as opposed to DMC code. So here's Z3865. It's a white fairy dust color. Just a little bit of that one. And then we still haven't gotten to the AB yet, but we should soon. So you can see as we're getting through this strand, we're getting to the ones we just have less and less of. Oops. And then, okay, yes, so here's our AB. There's just a tiny amount of this orange AB. So AB, by the way, it stands for Aurora Borealis. These are named after the Northern Lights. And you can see they have a really super sparkly iridescent coating on the top that's very eye-catching. It's definitely going to draw your eye to the areas it has been charted. So really small amount of that one. We will find out. I'm guessing maybe in the orange of the spiders. Let's see. And then a tiny amount of this yellow fairy dust, Z743. All right, let's take a look at the canvas and find these special drills. That gray and that purple we just had oodles and oodles of. But then we had the yellow, white, the yellow and white fairy dust, and then the orange AB. Okay, so 0 actually, that bright white you see, that's our white fairy dust, kind of doing an outline on 0 and on his head. 0's nose is made up of orange ABs and yellow fairy dust. Then all of this purple that you see, it's literally, okay, I know we got some glare. So this shade of purple that is like, it goes up the edges. It's all the purple you see there. It's kind of laced throughout here. Any of this purple that you are seeing, well, not any of it. I shouldn't jump the gun like that. Okay, like any of this purple, any of this purple, any of this purple and going on up, that's our purple fairy dust color. There's a good amount of it over here too, but there's also a little bit of this like lighter purple as a regular drill, not a special drill. And then as we continue up the sides, like the purple in the frame, that is all purple fairy dust over here as well. Just lines of it, which is why we needed those 3 big bags of it. As far as that gray fairy dust that we had a ton of, that is a little bit harder to point out. So that one is, so if you're looking at the check mark symbol, you see how it is just, it's really all throughout these tombstones. It's harder for me to point out from further away. Again, you're looking at the check mark symbol, and it's all throughout here, just intermixed with other colors. Same like a little bit in this tombstone back here, but then like 0 doesn't have any really, yeah. And then over here as well, there's that gray check mark, just kind of, yeah, all throughout there. Is it in Jack too? Yeah, okay. So the back of like Jack's cloak has the gray fairy dust going all the way up. Make sure I don't have glare here. There's some of it right here too. That's all gray fairy dust. Let me pull you up here. Yes, so the spiders, this is all orange AB. Give them a little sparkle. And then there's more of that dark gray fairy dust. It's kind of doing this outlining. It's one of the darker gray colors that you see. There's lines of it. There's also some chunks and lines of it in here. I don't see it in this arm. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be in his arms, but his hands, the white you see in his hands, the white is that white fairy dust color actually. It's in his knuckles and the top of his hand over here. And then we have some purple fairy dust here. It's the darkest purple color. And continuing as we go up, the purple you're seeing in the frame, that continues to be all purple fairy dust too. So continuing with all of that. Up here, this top part of his outfit here, the top outline is gray fairy dust. this top outline is gray fairy dust, and it is up here as well too. And the side of his neck is as well. You know what else that I just noticed? Is there's a bunch of that gray check mark actually in the frame as well. So I'm not going to try to point out every single area. I just want to point out some examples. Like there's gray fairy dust in here. There's parts of it in this part of the frame. So just know that you're going to see a good amount of the gray fairy dust laced throughout the frame too. So this is not going to be, you know, 100% comprehensive. The bright white that you see in Jack's face is the white fairy dust color under his eye too. I don't see any purple fairy dust in there or gray, just the white fairy dust right here. And then as we come up here, okay, so these faces both have white fairy dust in them. The white you see is white fairy dust. And then the eye sockets, the eyes have purple fairy dust in them. And then in the frame up here, there's a bunch of purple fairy dust throughout this and continuing to be on the sides too. And then the top here, kind of this almost looks like an archway. The top gray color, this is all gray fairy dust. Comes over on the side too. The top of the bat is gray fairy dust. And there's lots of that gray in the tops of some of these bats too. So again, that purple and dark gray fairy dust are just, they're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. Just anticipate that they're going to be all throughout this painting, and that it's just going to give it an overall, I think, more magical and shimmery effect. I think it's going to look really, really cool. I love that we have, I think my favorites are like the, I love that we have the white fairy dust and the special drills in Zero and Zero's nose. I think that's probably my personal favorite, but I also am really excited to see how that purple fairy dust and that dark gray fairy dust look just all throughout. I think it's going to have a really, really neat effect. So love this one, you guys. I think it looks amazing. I think Diamond Art Club is just going to absolutely knock it out of the park when it comes to these Disney kits. And I'm here for all of it. I'm absolutely here for all of it. So this is called Hail to the Pumpkin King. It's 65 by 101.8 centimeters or 25.6 by 40.2 inches. It has square drills, 34 colors, 4 fairy dust in total, and 1 AB color. And I would say that if you love the artwork, don't let the size scare you away, because I think this is going to be more manageable than you'd expect. Break it down into small sections. There is a lot of color blocking in parts of the background, and the confetti that there is going to be completely worth it. I think this is going to look amazing. If it looks this good just from the render printed on the canvas, it's only going to look that much better once it's actually complete. So just a quick recap. This kit is coming out tomorrow, which is Wednesday, October 9th at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. These midweek releases, typically it's just one release window for everybody. There's not an early release window for Ruby and Diamond tier members, but do set your alarms. I don't know what to expect as far as like if this may sell out. I'm not gonna push you to, to buy if you don't have the money for it. But if you love The Nightmare Before Christmas, I do anticipate that this may be a really popular fandom, that it might sell out. But there are also gonna be some really other cool kits releasing. So just be sure to take a look, see what really is catching your eye. Hopefully there will be some other sneak peeks that you can watch. If not, there will at least be some previews that Diamond Art Club will have put up on their socials, like their Facebook page and their Instagram. So take a look there if you want to plan out your shopping list. So thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments, please, if you're planning to shop for this kit or any of the other releases tomorrow. Are you excited for Disney? Are you a Nightmare Before Christmas fan? Or are you waiting to see what other Disney goodness may be coming our way? Thanks for watching again. Subscribe if you'd like to see more diamond painting videos from me. I'd love to have you here. Give this video a thumbs up on your way out if you did enjoy it. And I hope you have a day and a week that's as amazing as you are. Happy shopping tomorrow, my friends, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.